Hi there, it's Raina, and welcome to episode 25 of Beholding Out for a Hero, where the side track is the main track. No bid this time, no diners, no restaurants, no lawyers, no cowboys. We just wanted to say thanks for sticking with us for 25 whole episodes. We're just a gaggle of amateurs who love to play D&D, so it means a lot that you're all still listening to us. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Three, two, one, clap.
Yay.
One day you're going to do like a silly voice while you're counting down and it's going to throw all of us off. None of us are going to hit record.
Hard.
I make a point not to do it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Beholding Out for a Hero. I am Nico, the DM for this campaign, and today's session question is, if your character had a theme song that played whenever they entered a room, what would it be and why? And today I'm going to pick on Izzy. Izzy's theme song is probably going to be Bad Idea by Dove Cameron for self-explanatory reasons.
Yeah.
What? No. It's a
She's
good
only
idea.
full of good ideas. The Izzy hype squad over here.
We love Izzy so much.
We do.
I'll go next because my song is Rena's song. Or my song is a song Rena gave to me. Hi, I'm Elaine. I play Kitty with an IE. Slightly going through some emotional turmoil and might be acting out in bad ways because of it.
Kitty, you mean, not you?
Totally Kitty. Yeah. Kitty for sure. Not me at all.
Mm-hmm.
But Kitty's theme song would be the Dismemberment song by the Blue Kid.
I was hoping you would still have it up because I closed that tab. The one with all the animatics with it.
Yeah. I think there's only one of them. It not me being confused earlier that there was more than one.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. And speaking of not worrying about it, hi, I'm Raina. I play Jem. And Jem's theme song upon entering a room would be none other than Gimme, Gimme, Gimme a Man After Midnight, originally done by the wonderful ABBA, but this version specifically that I'm thinking of is by a band called Emberian Dawn, and they did like a power metal cover of that song, and let me tell you, it fits.
Nice.
Hi, I'm John, and I play Patches. Oh, I popped my knuckle there while I was talking. Let me do that again without the nastiness. Hi, I'm John, and I play Patches. And if Patches had a theme song, there's not one that I think fully encapsulates Patches as a character because his vibe is so strange. But I kind of have two, if that's not cheating. My first is White Whale by Shadow Academy, which is sort of a song about the retelling of the story of Ahab in Moby Dick. And the other one is sort of cheating because it's already kind of a different character's theme song. And it's Who's Ready for Tomorrow by Rat Boy from the Cyberpunk Edgerunner anime.
Okay.
Because it just kind of fits his jaunty and yet weirdly serious vibe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Nice. And not to pick on John to never edit him out, but John, you do realize that with our new editing process, there's going to be a lot less redos.
I'm going to kill myself.
No!
This is my last episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
One of these days, I'm just not going to show up, and I'll be like, yeah, I told you it was my last episode. What do you mean?
If John ever misses a session because of scheduling, we're going to be like, yeah, that was John's last episode.
He was for real that time.
And session summary by Elaine. Take it away.
So, we spent the night in the bars Not like the fun bars, but in the bad bars.
What a way to put it.
I didn't sleep because I don't trust them not to hurt us, but they didn't try anything, so I probably should have just slept. Whatever. But in the morning, Patches and Ladrill left to go find... I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. They went to go find something. And the rest of us stayed behind, and we got bored. So Jem got Taryn to answer some questions for us. Like a 20 questions kind of thing. But a lot of times, Jem was smart, you see. Jem would ask questions and be like, but that's not a question. So we got extra questions. But basically, what we got out of it was they've been selling people for a while. They're not really racist, but humans don't sell for some reason, so they capture non-humans, and somebody betrayed the group. And now we're just waiting for Patches and the drill to get back.
Alrighty, thank you. John, you ready to start off with Patches and the debrief with the captain, or would you prefer the others to start?
I'm willing to start.
Cool. So it's about 9-ish by the time you finally get aboard the ship again, and you are brought to speak to the captain to debrief on what you guys have done and who you have found. Have you found Stryker's people?
Hey, Cap. We found her people. Didn't find her. We followed a trail that we found at their old campsite, and it led us to like half of the group. And we were like, that's not all of them. We're missing some folks. But they do have my lieutenant there, so we can find them again for sure.
Okay.
It's not everyone, but it's half of them, and that's something, right?
Any news of the second in command, the older human woman? Did you see her?
Ladrill, you got closer. Did you see her?
And
is Ladrill in the room with me?
Yes, Ladrill is in the room with you. Between the three of you, you suss out that no, you did not see this person that they're talking about. No one in camp who you've seen has matched the description that she gives.
Yeah, didn't see her, but we found the majority. I was thinking you find them, you get them to tell you where the people are, kind of a domino effect.
Okay. I'll have my people follow up on the location of these Stryker's people. And if we are able to capture a good number of them, then that will be your ticket to freedom. However, we will not be bartering for Taryn's freedom. He is... The only thing I would trade him over for is Vasilica herself.
Hey, that's fair. I get it. I'm not super attached to the guy, but he has been in a holding cell with Kitty and Jem, and if they're like in a close proximity with anyone for too long, they pack bond. So they're probably like, oh, he's one of the girls now. But I'm going to have to be like, his head's going to roll, and we can't stop it, and they're going to be like, oh, make a big stink about it, maybe even literally.
That's true.
Well, if you guys can find out a way to get Vasilica, then we can talk. For now, I will show you back to your cells. You guys do have an extra day, though, as I promised you to. So if you decide of another plan, let me know, and I will speak to you again.
Sure, yeah.
And she doesn't chain your hands and feet like the others, but does lead you back to the cells. And you guys are put at the very end of the row, next to Kitty.
Hey, you made it!
Hey, yeah, I'm back. I still have all my limbs.
That's all that counts at the end of the day. See, my lucky rock, my imaginary lucky rock did help you.
Oh, yeah, it did. He mimes pulling it out of a pocket.
Yeah, you can keep it,
Yeah.
champ.
For real?
Yeah.
Jem, you have no idea how much this means to me.
It's just my endless generosity. What can I say?
We found some of them. We didn't find, the big one. We didn't find the one that got away, but found some of them. So, if they get some of those, then we're able to go free, most of us.
Did you go north or south?
We went north. We followed some tracks.
Because we were talking to Taryn, and the place where they normally keep all the kidnapped people is between Moonwatch and Torchkeep somewhere. So south of where the camp was. Maybe the other people went that way?
So much happened. I don't remember everything.
Yeah, I don't remember where the ship sailed to, so I'm not sure if Kitty would know either. But
Well, we were in the Dagger Woods anyway.
Hmm.
And I believe that the tracks that we followed went north towards Moonwatch, so I think we went that way.
Yeah. I remember.
I do remember you going north.
Yeah. And then what Taryn told us was the mine was south between the camp and Torchkeep.
Was it? Oh yeah, he did say south of the camp. Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's something. That's some information that we can give.
Speaking to Patches and also the rest of the group, says maybe we can use the day we have remaining to find the other captured people,
Yeah,
because
that's
that would clear our names as not being part of their group, and also the sooner we can find them, the better. And they're probably they probably have, and she motions to like the ship, have more resources to help them than we do at this point.
Yeah, good thinking. God, I want to talk to the boss again.
And the guard nods.
I mean, you could just
and
pass on a message, right?
goes up, gets the captain, passes on your message. There's a bit of back and forth, but eventually you do get the go ahead for that, and you will tomorrow. You're informed that tomorrow you will be starting your day off similarly, fairly early at 7.
Can I only take Ladrill, or can I take more people?
You can take one that is not Taryn, or that one, and they point at Kitty.
Oh, shit.
What? Why?
Jem's gonna raise her hand and go, ooh, pick me.
You all know why. We don't have to say.
Do you two think you can handle being apart?
For me and Taryn, I mean, it's gonna be, our relationship's just budding, but we'll have to make do.
Kitty, do you think you can handle 24 hours?
Fine. I guess me and Miki will stay here.
Just, try not to kill anybody. And literally make everything worse.
What
That's
if I
my
get
only piece of
hungry?
advice. They're being very
They've been
accommodating at
nice.
getting
They've
you
been
your jerky.
getting your jerky, whatever. It's
Yeah,
meal time. They
they've
give
been
everyone
feeding
else
you
a
through
meal.
the cage
And
like you would feed a hamster.
they...
A very
Yeah.
ravenous hamster.
That's true. It's the first time anybody's hand fed me jerky.
I know, it's like the royalty treatment.
Yeah. Okay, I'll stay here.
Someone get that man a big leaf so he can fan Kitty.
Yeah. Do you have the, grapes wouldn't work. But, yeah, can you try feeding her by mouth? If she takes off a finger, well, you guys have medical supplies, I'm sure.
Just cast mending, it'll be fine.
You see the guards exchange nervous looks.
Oh, don't worry. She's only bitten off someone's finger 4 times before. It's very rare.
2 times it was the same guy.
Yeah, he did lose 2 fingers.
You really think it would have learned the first time, but
Yeah,
no.
them's the breaks.
He was trying to do the thing where you go blah, 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 with someone's lips.
That was the first time, and then the second time he told Kitty she had a stain on her shirt and then flicked her nose when she looked down.
Yeah, she just grabbed it right out of the air.
Yeah.
Kitty just grins with all her teeth showing.
Her pearly whites.
You can call that finger food.
So guys, I have to go. I have a house to watch.
This is your last day on the podcast.
Yeah, it's my last day on the podcast.
But yeah, eventually, you guys are I don't forget about eating. you guys are given food and water at regular meal times. Yeah, it's something sad, but it's food. It's not like
I love to eat.
The worst, but it's, I don't know, plain oatmeal.
Oh, that is the worst.
Not even blueberries.
Not even blueberries.
Hey, do you have any granola or something? Just something to spice up the texture.
Fantasy Reese's Pieces?
Since you guys have been good, you get 1 slice of apple with your oatmeal.
Oh, that's such a win! Was it because of all the hot goss?
No, it was because Patches and Ladrill were good on their word.
Oh.
I'm so good at being a prisoner.
I got perfect prisoner points, which is both something normal.
Something possible to achieve and normal to want.
Yes, that's the saying. Thank you.
Eventually, though, it does become nighttime, and I don't know if Kitty's, not gonna sleep again.
Kitty will sleep this time because they didn't try anything last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we're, laying down for the night, Jem's just gonna go, "Kid, get some sleep. You look like shit."
Kitty's gonna roll over and look at Jem. You should take my backpack with you.
I don't know if we can, but I'll try, I guess.
Just because if you do find the kidnapped people, I got tools in there that should help you get them out.
Oh, I feel like that's a pretty reasonable request. It's let's just leave 10 pieces of jerky here. So you have little snacks throughout the day. We can't have you getting hangry again. Everyone's going to end up on the gallows. Taryn, is there anything you want me to tell Vasilica when we find her?
And he kind of seems caught off guard by you guys mostly talking amongst yourselves, but then talking to him, all of a sudden he seems to be lost in thought.
We could pass along a kiss if you want.
Yeah, I will happily kiss her on the lips.
He makes a face at that of disgust.
I don't have lips, so I don't have the capacity to.
It quickly turns to confusion, but he lets it go as he responds to Jeb.
He's completely dry.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's a condition.
None of what you said makes sense, but okay. Any messages for Vasilica? I'll find a way out.
Saying that in front of the guards is very brave, very controversial. But I'll let her know.
Thanks.
It's a good play.
Kitty's gonna roll over and look at Patches. And she's gonna stage whisper, "If they let you take my bag, the wand of scowls and the wand of conducting is still in there, so you can use that if it's helpful."
Those are good.
Excellent. That will be key. That will be key to our success.
Yes.
Alrighty. Anything else before you all get ready for bed and sleep? Or not sleep, but sleep equivalent?
Patches just T-poses in the exact center of his room.
Whatever Patches you see throughout the night, the guards switch for new guards. When they come down the stairs, they're slightly startled that everyone else is sleeping like normal, but you're just ominously T-posing in the cell. They don't say anything about it or give you a hard time, but you do see that it gets them every single time.
But I also have really good sea legs, so when the ship turns, I stay perfectly level.
Oh, that's amazing.
You're like what's it called? The training dummies? Yeah, that are round at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a chicken's head.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna ask, Nico.
Yeah.
When Jem goes into her trance every evening, do elves, they have visions, right? They have visions of the past and all that stuff, but they don't necessarily dream.
Oh boy, questions I'm not ready for. I don't remember.
Pop quiz holds out microphone.
I think they're not I think they don't dream because I remember seeing like they're not affected by spells that cause dreams.
Yeah, she also has advantage against magically being put to sleep, so.
It's like mental exercises.
Well, God knows she doesn't use them, so. Yeah, I was just curious. All the dream talk in the past like couple sessions has made me curious. Especially with Patches being able to like enter dreams, which I don't know.
Yeah, it says you can dream.
It's a
but
choice.
I guess you don't have to.
Dreaming is a choice.
I guess.
I also could be wrong about my thing about not being affected by spells like that.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess we can look at it offline. Don't worry.
I think you're thinking of the Kalishtar, which are totally disconnected from the realm of dreams.
Yeah.
You are correct. I am thinking about a completely different
You just can't be
place.
put to sleep.
They are
Yeah.
an Eberron, though.
Mhm.
Jem just leans on her side. What are you talking about? I am a Kalishtar.
Alrighty, with that, as everyone begins to drift off to bed, Jem, you hear a quiet "Hey" from Taryn's side.
Oh. Oh no, my charms worked. I didn't anticipate this. I'll scoot really close to the bars so like doesn't have to speak up.
And he's he's sitting with his back against your side of the cell.
Okay, I'll mirror that then.
And he says, I've had a lot of time to think, and you think those people who want these half-elves, you think they're really up to no good?
To be perfectly honest, you're trading in people. It's never good.
I mean, I just figured they're racists of some sort. Want workers, slaves, you know?
Anyone who's willing to pay more of a price for special breeds generally does not have anything but nefarious intentions, in my experience.
My man just asked, do you think that it's bad that they want half-elves? I just
yeah.
thought they wanted slaves.
Miss Jem, is it bad that we're trafficking people? I'm sorry.
I didn't realize.
I've been morally corrupted.
You hear him say under his breath, Vasilica and all her damn secrets.
Yeah, like, what's up with that? Again, I think it's really... And I'll kind of, like, turn to him. I'll go, listen, I just think it's really fucking weird that you're second in command and you have no information.
I don't know, when she's there, it's just, it seems to all make sense.
But is she just charming and charismatic and manipulative?
Maybe, but she's done good. I've seen her do it.
Oh yeah? Like what?
We were all in bad places when she helped us, you know, figure out how to fight for ourselves. Not just live on the streets, dying and starving. I guess things have changed.
Were you always... I think I asked you this before, but were you always trading in people the whole time? You said no, right? That started that started later?
This is supposed to be a temporary thing.
And it's sticking around.
Seems like.
So you have some shadowy figure who's buying people, specific people, at high price. That was supposed to be a temporary arrangement, and all of a sudden they're sticking around for a lot longer than you anticipated. The whole thing smells of corruption. Plain and simple. And now I'm still not convinced she didn't just leave you here to die. To take the fall, to cover her own tracks.
Yeah, I don't think she's coming back.
Yeah. Trust me. Your best bet is getting out, getting away, starting over.
Do you think I can?
Hey, I was wanted for murder, and I started over.
And he nods at that.
Just, let me ask you this. Does it bug you? Does it hurt you in your heart of hearts that you're trading in people? Or are you okay with it? And be honest.
It gets harder every time. Harder to ignore.
Then yeah. I think you can start over. You just need to get away from her first.
Am I the asshole? I, male 39, have been trading...
With my
been
boss,
trading
female
prisoners.
41.
Dude. She recently started human trafficking, and I'm a little uncomfortable, but I've been going along with it because, well, she's my boss.
Listen, I get it. The job market's
Literally
tough.
terror right now.
Just when I was ready to be like, all right, I don't give a shit about this guy. I'm like, I want him to have a second chance.
But you know, the fact that you're not okay with it says it all to me. Because it's when you can overlook it, and it's when you can justify it continuously, and you can see the good in it, that's when there's nothing left for you to go back to. You're not a human anymore, or whatever, you know. You don't have any morality anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the nightmares have been doing a good job of showing me exactly what I do.
Do you know? Honest to gods. Do you know what they do to them?
Honestly, in all the time that I've been doing this, I've been trying my damnedest not to think about it.
Do you hear... Never mind. That's not a worthy question. We're gonna try.
If you all can get me a map for tomorrow, I'll mark it down on the map where they are.
I'll see if I can swing that. I mean, we have to know where we're going, right?
Although, if you see anyone else there, you should tell your friends to run.
Anyone in particular?
I don't know, but whoever is buying these people should not be messed with.
I've already poked plenty of bears in my time, Taryn, but I'll keep that in mind.
None like this. I've got a bad feeling about this one. If Vasilica doesn't even want me to know, it's gotta be real bad.
Have you heard any names, any group names, anything?
Kaiba Corp.
Yami Yugi.
They're making the most powerful duelist in the world.
Not the Shadow Realm.
I've heard Selenia, I think, is one of them, although I want to say they change people a lot. So, can't be certain if she's still around, they're still around.
Mm-hmm. Does that name ring any bells to me? Probably not, but...
No.
It's worth a shot, right? It's like, I don't know, people talk.
Yeah.
Hey, can you promise me something? And you don't owe me anything, I know this.
Depends on what it is.
If we get you out of here, do you promise to be good?
I don't know if I know how,
Anyone can learn.
but
I've met some real shitheads in my life. But there's... Honestly... This is so stupid. I really hate this. But there's good in everybody. You can't always see it, but it's there.
you hear him kind of chuckle at that. And he's like, you know, for the tough act you put on, you're a softie, aren't you?
You know, I think I'm more a romantic than a softie necessarily. I mean, I never even interacted with, you know, most people up until a couple years back, so... I think that's just what I've noticed. I didn't have the, you know, growing up in the streets sort of thing. Like I did, but I didn't, you know, not in Sharn.
I'll promise you this. I don't know if I could be a good person, but I'd like to try.
Well, don't be a shithead. And that's good enough.
Yeah.
Be good out of spite. If Vasilica's gonna leave you to rot and die on the gallows, the least you can do is make something of yourself and
I
survive.
mean, hindsight is 2020. This is not the first time she's left me.
Oh? Eyes emoji? What's the tea?
What's an emoji? Sorry, I just...
You hear Terrence shout, "None of your business." We're going
I
back to
do
the
think like
client
Jen went
we
like,
talked to
oh, like super loud.
Jeff. Yeah,
And Kitty
absolutely.
snores really loudly.
Miki's like, shh.
Sorry. Oh.
It's not like that. It's just, a lot of things go unexpectedly, and she's always the first one to get out.
It's real convenient, isn't it?
Anyway, you probably don't need to sleep, but I should try.
I'm gonna give him a little pat on the head through the bars and just go, I'm glad you're at least thinking about it. And that's good enough for me.
Nothing else to do in these damn bars. Not the drinking kind.
Specifically not the drinking kind. Hey, if you're ever in Sharn, there's this really weird tiki bar modeled after the Undying Court in Arenal. You should totally go. The drinks were, I don't even remember. They were completely forgettable. But the aesthetics were weird.
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed back in Sharn, but if I ever find myself there, I'll take a look.
Fair enough.
Alrighty, anybody else? Patches, are you going to do any dream things?
Just keep an eye on Miki.
Okay. Are you going to be an active participant or a viewer?
A viewer.
Okay. This one you kind of sense is a more typical dream of the dreams that you've popped into. It's kind of like a very nonsensical replaying of recent events, but a little less logical and a little more dreamish. Yeah.
Everyone's on roller skates.
That's
She's
the
at a
big
Sonic
difference.
Drive-In.
Yeah. And everyone's in these weird large metal things that also have wheels, and that's what everyone's in line, but they're like shouting at each other to talk to each other, but they're still playing 20 questions.
What the heck?
It's bizarre.
You keep hearing 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Okay. In the morning, you guys are... Patches, you are taken up, or you are taken out of your cell and asked who you want to accompany with you. That is not Kitty or Taryn.
I'm bringing Gem.
Ayo!
Can I
Good
also
theme,
bring
team.
Ladrill, or is it just one?
Just one.
Alright, I'm bringing Gem.
Gem, you get your shackles taken off of you.
Woohoo!
And,
Freedom!
As the guard is undoing your shackles, you get the same spiel of, you are given some freedom, but if you leave, your friends are going to hang with Taryn. So, like, literally hang with Taryn, not just hang out with Taryn.
Well, they get to hang with Taryn either way, but we're going to try and avoid the negative connotation of that.
Did y'all want to ask about what supplies you can bring?
Yeah, can I bring that bag? The backpack?
There is a hard no on the bag, but if you want something from the bag specifically, they will give it to you.
Do you guys have a map?
They do give you a map when you ask for it.
Okay, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna be like, okay, just like give me a minute to kind of familiarize myself with the geography, okay? I need it just a minute. And then I'm gonna sit back against Taryn's cell and kind of like hold it out like a morning newspaper. And I'm gonna just kind of like glance over my shoulder.
Can you roll a persuasion roll?
Why are you trying to make it a secret?
He said he would!
Yeah, but I'm just confused on why you're being so secret about it.
Because I don't. Fine. Okay, Taryn. Okay, sweetie, let me get your box of crayons out of the bag of holding. God. New dice. That was persuasion, you said?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 17.
Nice. He picks up the vague secrecy that you're trying to put down, as he's like, "Hey, isn't that where you all did your number for that? What was it, Raskin Bobbins?" And he points to somewhere specific on the map. Isn't that where you guys did your little song and dance thing?
That's right, we did do a song.
He does point to a specific spot on the map that you can mark,
Cool,
though.
cool. Admit it, Taryn, you're warming up to us. You're gonna join our little troupe here soon, I bet.
I don't sing or dance.
Neither do we.
Yeah, we fully made that shit up.
Yeah. We weren't very good at it, if I recall correctly.
No, you were great.
Aw, thanks!
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
So what did you want from your bag?
Let me see. I'd like to bring some weapons along if I can. Are they gonna let me? They're probably... No, that's right, because they sent patches without anything, right?
Roll a persuasion check.
Another one?
Yeah.
Can I get one?
No.
I'm just saying, if we run across a wild boar, that's it. We're skewered.
Could I at least have my walking stick this time, since I'm not gonna have like a horse?
Ooh.
The guards tell you that they will accompany you, so there's no
they're
need for
accompanying
weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're intending on helping bring people back.
Okay,
if
well, that's a
necessary.
21 anyway.
Okay, they allow you one weapon each, although they will shoot you on sight if you start attacking them.
I'm not gonna attack them. I'm smarter than that. There's no point.
So,
It's
what weapon
literally,
do you want?
like, it's so stupid. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take my...
The guard says, "Yeah, it would be stupid." Looks at Kitty.
Kitty's
She
chewing on
was
some turkey.
angry. How many times do we gotta tell you? I'm gonna take my short sword.
Listen, if you were 18 and also 69, you would do that too.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
Anyway, I'm gonna take my sword, but specifically the great one.
Yeah, sure.
Instead of the lousy one.
My flamberge. Sorry, let me say that with the right voice. My flamberge.
Yeah, and you guys are accompanied by two grunt guards as well as the captain.
So, what's your name?
You're talking to the captain?
I'm talking to the guards.
Why?
What, we can't be friendly?
My name's Bob.
Wow, great to meet you, Bob.
Hi, Bob. I'm Jem.
Hi.
This is Patches.
I'm Patches, and who's your friend?
My friend's Jim, not to be confused with Jem.
Oh,
Bob
boy.
and Jim. Wow, great to meet you guys. What got you into mercenary work? Or I guess working with the house here.
Well, it's what Bob's parents did, but me, it was just a lot of people in our neighborhood were signing up. It pays well. It's
I
decent
see,
work,
yeah. You were thinking like college? Not for me. You wanted to go for sort of some...
I mean,
some
college
grunt
is
work.
for those like wizardly types, no?
Well, you can do college for other things.
Yeah, we met a really nice, what was it, geologist?
Yeah, you could learn about bugs.
Yeah, you can learn about rocks.
Learn about bugs, rocks, anything in the world, really, you can learn about.
Yeah, you just gotta believe. Maybe you could talk to the captain about, like, sponsoring your tuition and seeing if you can get into college for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like career development, It's a really big thing in Charn nowadays.
And the captain speaks up. So where exactly are we going now?
And, Captain, what is your name, by the way? Because we've been here for 4 days and I still don't know.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten to introduce myself. My name is... What is my name?
Because we all keep forgetting to ask as well.
Where did I write her name down?
It's Jim Bob.
Oh, wait, I need to roll for Bob and Jim.
Oh my gosh, you're
Please
right.
don't.
Hold on, let me warm up the liquid cores. I'm going to roll the 2 new ones.
I choose for Bob to be a 10, but I'm going to roll for Jim. Jim's a 1.
I got a 2
Bob's a
and a 5.
They're just not it.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like
As they
average.
should be. They're just
They're
grunt
not ambitious
NPCs.
enough for patches.
You know, and that's so fair.
My name is Beatrix Dulam Dukundarik.
Holy shit. One more time.
Beatrix Dulam Dukundarik. The house.
Kunderic?
With the
Duh.
apostrophe.
Okay. Ah. Yes, the good old D apostrophe.
Mhm. So, you guys navigate over without too much trouble from assistance of the map and also the captain. You guys take a little rowboat over once you're close enough, and they don't have any horses aboard, so y'all are just walking.
Yeah, we're hoofing it in a different way. Got it.
Eventually, probably around late afternoon, you do reach a area that like has a bunch of trees visibly chopped down, and there is a old rickety looking mine entrance there that seems to go down deeper into the small hillside. There is...
Before we go, can I just glance around, look for any sort of traps, any sort of, like, lookouts, snipers, anything?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
New dice. What are you? That's gonna be a 14.
It seems to be clear. There doesn't seem to be any signs of recent foot traffic or anything. There's no like clear treads of somebody's been here recently.
Mm-hmm.
And the ground near the mine entrance is a little bit muddy, so it's fairly clear that it hasn't been disturbed.
Okay.
Upon going into the mine, you do see you don't see any lights, but the captain had brought some torches and stuff to light your way as you go down. And fairly soon as you go in the mine, you do see that there are people chained to the wall with a rather long chain. There is a bucket of clean water. They're in dirty, filthy clothes. There's no food in sight. And they kind of squint at the torchlight and back away from you as you approach.
Are they all alive?
There are 2 people, and they both seem to be alive. But obviously in fairly bad shape.
Mm-hmm.
Can you all roll perception checks, please?
Uh-oh, Your Honor. A 19.
Perception. Not good. I think that's a 6.
Woof.
Okay. Well, Jem, you are fairly certain that the last people who have been here are probably Vasilica's people. There are no signs of people camping in further in the mines, or at least in the recent vicinity of what you can see, and there doesn't seem to be any foot traffic
Okay.
in or out of this area.
Okay. Can I pass off, if I was given a torch, can I pass it off to one of the guards? And just, like, very slowly and very carefully just go, it's okay. We're here to help. We're gonna get you out of here.
There's the two half elves. There's one that is a middle-aged half elf woman, and there is another that is a bit of a younger half elf, younger than the woman, and the woman kind of squints at you and says, "Who are you?" And the captain speaks up and says, "We're with House Kurendak. We're gonna get you out of here."
Can I retcon one thing, Nico?
Sure.
And say I brought my thieves' tools with me?
No, but upon seeing the chains, the captain will produce some, and you reaching for your pockets instinctively, she sees that and hands you the thieves' tools before letting them go. Says, "I want these all back. You understand?"
Of course, of course. Listen, we're on too thin ice to be pulling any fast ones on you.
Glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, anything we pull will be nice and slow.
And she hands you the thieves'
We'll
tools.
do slow ones.
Cuckoo, if Kitty were there, maybe name drop Ladrill, Cuckoo?
Do you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
I
Damn
think
pigeons
there's
in
this person-
cave.
bats in here.
The person that's here is like a half elf, right?
There's two half elves, yeah.
Okay.
And you said like a woman and a younger girl?
A younger man.
A younger man.
Do you we've been looking for you guys. We met up with someone named Ladrill. Do you know her?
And they exchange glances, and both of them nod. We were traveling with her to Sharn.
She found us and she got us to come help you.
That's a way to phrase what happened.
Yeah, I mean, more or less, question mark?
I don't think context will really help you in this situation, I guess.
Yeah.
Were there any more of you?
No, just us.
Oh, great. We did it.
Did the drill say only 2 people were taken? Did she say how many?
More people were taken, although they were not half elves, so she suspected them to be dead already.
I see. Okay, that's right.
And nothing of value was lost.
Oh no.
That's maybe too dark.
Okay, I'm gonna help get, these people, unchained. If we have any sort of, little snacks, maybe.
Yeah.
If the captain was nice and brought, like, a granola bar or something, like...
Yeah, the captain and the guards are pulling out rations, like
Have a bit bat.
extra robes.
Have a bit bat bar, please.
Bit bats, the common dessert part of
Take
every
a
MRE. And
The only through line between every Bofa campaign is bit bats.
Yeah. Honestly, it could be worse.
Bit bats and Raskin Bobbins.
And Raskin Bobbins, good old
And-
reliable.
At least one wet eagle.
Yeah. The Venn diagram is complete.
That's our Triforce.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually, you help the people, and they're kind of quiet on the way back, but they are warming up to you guys, and like on your way back to the ship. It's a little bit slow going, as some are, for some portion of the time, helping these prisoners walk or carrying them as needed.
How old
to
is... Yeah, I
try
was
to-
going to say how offer to carry the
They're not
younger
really
man if
old,
he's not,
but like it's been tough for them.
No, but like if the younger man was like not, like a lanky 19-year-old, like Jem would offer to carry him on her back. Piggyback, right?
He's like solidly adult, not quite
Okay.
just past.
I mean, she could still offer, but it'll be weird.
I could put someone on my shoulders.
But yeah, he
have
looks
18
rather
strength.
light. He is kind of scrawny, kind of the shaggy type.
I see.
So
And
carrying
Scooby?
him wouldn't
Zoinks!
be too difficult.
But there's no signs of like people recently.
Not yet.
I'm gonna like lag back and like match pace with Patches, or go forward and whatever. Just match pace with Patches, and just go like, should we try and bargain to get Vasilica in exchange for Terran?
But why?
He's having a moral crisis, I guess. I never did an insight check, and that was really fucking stupid, but it was dark. You know how people are when night falls. They're a lot more honest.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we can find her. I mean, if we could do it, I'd say yes.
Yeah, but it's like, where is she then? But it's like, how... Maybe if he defects and he works with the captain to actively capture her, because it's going to take longer than a day. She seems a real slippery sort.
I mean, in a sense, we still want to find her anyway to figure out who she's dealing with, right?
Yeah, that's very true. Taryn was telling me that she works with real nasty people, and I still feel like I have a gut feeling that they're connected to what you were involved in, unwittingly and unwillingly.
If we can figure out a way to get him out of dying, I'd be interested in that, but I'm not sure that we can do that.
Yeah. That's like the only thing I can think of is him defecting.
I love second chances. I love seeing someone turn a new leaf, but sometimes you turn it too late.
Mm-hmm. This is a big leaf to turn, too.
It's a big leaf. You're late. It's almost fall. It's getting crunchy, hard to turn without breaking.
Yeah, it's like a little mushy. It doesn't even have that like satisfying crunch, Yeah.
Yeah, those are the worst.
Mm-hmm.
All the chlorophyll is gone, so it's just sort of. It's not
Just
even like
sad.
a pretty leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, if he, I don't know, dedicates himself to like doing good forever, maybe it could be a big enough leaf, but I don't know.
Yeah, I still don't know how much I trust the guy, frankly. But
Which is fair, but you didn't play 20 questions with him and have a very intimate late night conversation with him, so.
Jem, can I be honest with you?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't think you have the best judgment when it comes to people you're attracted to.
I'm just gonna nod.
Shots fired.
And then I'm gonna just be like, we'll chat later. I'm just gonna fall back.
Just think about that, ponder for a little.
Listen, I can't help it. I'm weak for pretty faces, okay?
Pretty faces and a
And
billion
criminal
problems.
records. Oh.
Izzy would argue that she doesn't have a criminal record.
I can't believe
Yet.
my own party member would say something so true and so hurtful.
You're supposed to be my friend, not tell me the truth.
Oh.
John, as a player, wants to help this man. Patches, as a person, is less inclined.
That's so fair.
Eventually, you guys do slowly but surely make it back to the boat by nightfall. It's a little bit later in the night with some of the breaks that you had to take. Make sure that people are not going to pass out on their walk back. But they are looking much more thankful that they're out of a disgusting mine and they get food and water. So they're conversing with the captain of where they would like to be dropped off, or like who can help them, who can they contact, all that stuff. And we will pick up on the boat after our break.
Yay.
What? Yay!
Take a break with us.
All right, break time. Get up, stretch, get a little snack, a little drink maybe. And while you're up and at 'em, maybe check us out on Instagram at Beholding Out for a Hero. technically we have a Twitter, at Bofa Podcast, but who uses Twitter anymore?
Alrighty, welcome back everyone from break. I
Still
I
haven't
have
written an intro, huh?
No, I have written a script. It just says welcome back from break everyone.
That's not a script then, Nico.
Anyways.
It's like if the entire script to Hamlet was, what if I want to die but don't?
Sounds right to me.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Hamlet from Hamlet.
You might have heard of me.
Anyways. We will pick up where we're picking up when you guys get back to the boat.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have like a little montage of what Kitty
Oh yes,
Kitty and Co did all afternoon.
that's right. What you doing, Kitty? And with Taryn and Miki and Ladrill there, how are you entertaining yourself?
Kitty gets bored real quick. So in the montage sequence, she will be like at different spots in different poses all around the cell. Like if there's something to hang off of, she's hanging upside down. Or
Gnawing on the bars like a feral child.
Mhm.
yeah. And then she's telling this like stories in her mind are like normal stories from the demon wastes. Like maybe of oh yeah, when I was little, like I would go, I don't know, 3 moon cycles before I found things to eat, or oh man, those bunnies, you know, they were so big and they had these vampire teeth and they would just gnaw on the little foxes around.
Uh-huh.
And she's just telling all of these stories. Oh, and then I met a hag once. Oh man, you gotta be careful about the hags.
Yeah. Y'all talk about wild shit. And Taryn every once in a while is like, you know that's not normal, right?
What do you mean?
And-
These were like daily occurrences.
I think probably Miki would jump in on the gaslighting and be like, oh no, like in this region of Corvair, that's totally the average animal landscape. Kitty, you must have been there. And just warp just gently gaslight people. You know, just a little bit for fun.
Wait, this isn't gaslighting. This is Kitty's actual experience.
No, Miki's gaslighting.
Okay. Kitty doesn't realize that's what Mickey's doing. It's just like, yeah.
Eventually, once you guys reach the ship, the captain says that she wants to debrief with the prisoners first, and asks that you guys return to your cells and turn over the stuff that you had brought with you.
Do we get to keep our briefs on?
Yes, please. Not a literal debrief. A
Jem just
figurative
gets
one.
this knife cat smile.
Please keep your clothes on.
Damn.
And you join in the middle of one of Kitty's stories about the demon waste.
Oh, you're telling the one about how Carly literally skinned alive a fellow lizard folk? Yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah, it was crazy. Oh man, Carly's the best.
Carly is the best. I really want to meet her someday.
And Taryn's like, and that lizard folk, they wanted that to happen. That was their last wish.
Yeah, I mean, so when food is scarce, right? And you know you're going to die, the polite thing to do for your tribe is to offer up your meat.
Fresh.
Right.
Did we get
That's horrifying.
reshackled?
Respectfully. Roll a persuasion check, Jem.
Little me. It's a 19 on the die for 23.
Nice. You managed to behave convincingly
I'm an
non-criminally,
angel. I would
despite
never
your
do anything wrong.
general demeanor. And you walk yourself quickly into the cell before they go to shackle you, and they go along with it, and don't shackle you either.
Thanks.
Did you find the people?
We found people. We didn't find Vasilica, though.
Meh.
Glances at Taryn.
She's probably long gone. Don't know if she would come back. I mean, there's a chance she could have went to the mine to see if the money was there, but I don't think so.
Could have told us about the money before we went.
Well, it would either be money or people.
Kitty's gonna look at Taryn. Did you guys have like a meetup spot if you were separated for any reason?
We kind of just usually find each other. We stay on the move, so.
I'm gonna talk to Kitty by talking over Taryn. Just go. You know, I always think our group is kind of a joke, but this group is way worse.
Yeah, how do they not even have a meetup spot?
Yeah, they don't have anything.
Like, we have a meetup spot.
No offense, of course, but like, there's no organizational structure. And that's saying something.
Yeah, things haven't been great the past couple of years.
You need a new manager. Or better yet, just defect altogether.
And he kind of stays quiet at that.
Insight check.
Sure.
Ah!
Watch, it's gonna be a nat 1.
No, it's a 19 for 24.
Ooh, nice. You can tell that he doesn't agree with what Vasilica is doing, although he's... You don't know if he's willing to sell her out to the House Kunderek.
I know, but like... That's a tough one.
Like, why are you even loyal to her in the first place? She doesn't seem that impressive.
Well, I don't expect you to know much about loyalty, but...
Wow.
Ouch. Hey, the kid and I are very loyal to each other.
Listen, I told you last time, I'm loyal to the people I care about. I just don't care about you.
Then maybe you do know. You don't... If you've lived with someone almost your whole life, it's hard to turn your back on them.
Yeah, but it sounds like she also didn't deserve your loyalty. You said she left you multiple times.
The past couple of years have been hard on everyone. It's not ideal in many senses.
Nah, man, not an excuse. You can't let someone treat you like crap and be like, oh, they were going through it. So were you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's when actual deserved loyalty shows its face, is during the hard times. If they can't stick with you then, why are you sticking with them too?
When things were hard, did you abandon her?
I would never.
And when things were hard, did she abandon you?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
She doesn't fucking deserve you, man. I'm sorry for my French. But this is what happened with my, I guess, ex-fiancé who left me at the altar, alright?
Yeah, you know, we never did hear this story, I don't think.
Yeah, Patches, I thought you weren't interested. Why were you gonna get married?
It was a political marriage.
Plans?
Yeah, there were two camps at the circus. It was Taco Tuesday versus
Versus Taco Thursday?
versus Taco Thursday, yeah. And we decided we'd go for Taco Wednesday, and we got married to seal the deal, but she never showed up. Never showed up.
The nerve. of some people.
And I stood behind her. I stood behind her when she suggested Taco Wednesday.
And that was really brave of you.
Yeah, that's a
bold
controversial
choice.
take.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But she was not behind me when I suggested Pizza Friday.
Not Pizza Friday.
She was against it. She said no.
Wow. Yeah, she doesn't deserve you either.
Yeah.
And Taryn's like, well, I think I just need a little more time to think about this.
Hey, not to rush your very important life decision, but that noose is going to be around your neck before you know it. You might want to think a little faster. Because she's not coming to save you. She's not going to cut that rope.
Yeah, it's kind of either cut off someone who's been shitty for you your whole life, or maybe not your whole life, but
Like
recently.
Yeah.
Or get a new necklace.
I mean, but what can I do at this point? I don't know where she's gonna go, or if she's gonna meet up with the others, or...
But you know how she thinks.
You found her before. You can find her again.
I guess.
Would you ever consider working with House de Kundrak?
And he makes kind of a face at that.
Listen, I get it, okay? I get it. I wouldn't want to work with them either. But, like, hear me out.
For your freedom.
For your freedom. And to start righting all those wrongs you did. If that really does matter to you. Because if you stand by and let these crimes keep happening, then you're still implicated.
You think a Dragonmark house is the way to do that?
Nah.
Well, what do I know about this house? Are they cool?
I think you rolled for this before. And I don't
Yeah.
think you largely had very many interactions with this house. So you don't
But,
know.
like, what's the word? Like, what's the word?
Like the vibe?
Yeah. Like, are they cool or are they, like, filthy conglomerates, you know?
Well, all the Dragonmarked houses are somewhat filthy conglomerates in the sense that their business is first and primarily businesses, but there's nothing
good.
like there's nothing particularly nasty that you've heard about them.
Hey, better than some.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
At the very least, they really care about their reputation. So if you can get their word that at the very least your life is safe, if you do this, then your life will be safe.
Hey man, it's a step one, you know?
Do you think they would be willing? Do you really think that there's a chance?
I mean,
I don't.
wasn't that the captain's, like, first point was, like, if you tell me where Vasilica is, you can walk free, and then you were like, no, I would never betray her, even though she's left me for dead 7 times.
all right, I get it. She's a terrible person.
There you go, you said it. Good job, friend.
Yeah, and listen, don't let Jem, make you feel bad about it. We all have stuff like that. Not to name any names, but some of us worse than others.
I'm gonna look at Miki. Like, oh, it was you, huh?
Miki's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Eventually, the captain does come down the stairs and with a couple of people to walk up to Patches and says, I'd like to speak to you upstairs.
All right.
You get led upstairs, and
As Patches walks by, I'm gonna just hold up a fist and go, Lucky Rock!
I give her a nod as I mime, like, pulling it out of my pocket, just like to peek, and then put it back down.
Yeah.
The pocket in your plate armor.
Yeah, exactly.
They do that with pockets now. It's very innovative.
Yeah, it's amazing.
They're called plockets, plate pockets.
And the captain does pull you aside, saying, all right, I believe your story on that you are not a part of Striker's people, so I am willing to let you and your friends go and return your items.
Nice.
However,
You asked them about Ladrill, and they were like, yeah, we know her. kind of thing.
Yes, we have confirmed her story as well. And I appreciate you pointing out these poor souls that we were able to assist. And for that, you guys are free to request any supplies from us within reason, and we will send you on your way.
Oh, for sure. I'd love to talk with my team about what we might need. Secondarily, we've been talking to Taryn, and he seems like he's kind of wanted to turn a new leaf. I can't make any promises. I can't vouch for the guy's character. I've known him a few days, and I've been in jail for most of those. But he seems like he might be willing to rat out his old boss for, a second chance.
And you believe him?
Sorta.
Roll a persuasion check for me, Patches.
Come on, Patches! Does he get
Lucky
advantage because of his
rock.
good behavior?
Lucky rock.
No,
I
but
haven't
the
let
DC
her
is a
astray
little
so
lower.
far. Okay.
Lucky rock.
Oh. 13?
Total?
Total.
Okay.
Ah!
I thought I got a 1, so it's better. I got a 7.
Oof. She says, I'll keep that in mind. And she says, I'll have your friends released shortly, and you are welcome to stay aboard the ship for tonight and the night after if you need to. We're going to be staying in this area to see how much of Stryker's people we can round up from the camp that you showed us. And
For sure. Just, don't, hang him right away. Maybe give him a chance, is all I'm saying. You don't have to let him free, but give him a chance.
I can't promise that, but
No.
I'll say this. I'll speak to him.
Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
All right, so you are free to wander the deck and the crew quarters. However, please stay out of the hold. If you need anything from the hold, please let us know.
Yeah, I'll go get the squad, get our stuff. We'll probably have to say goodbye to Bob and Jim before we go.
So yeah, you are led back downstairs, and everyone. There's a couple of people who follow you downstairs to help unlock everyone. Your stuff is retrieved from the next room over, and given back to you, and you are escorted out of the hold.
When you guys walk downstairs, and then Patches goes, "Kitty, you know you're not human, right?" And I'm just like, "What?" Oh, hey, Patches.
Hey, we're getting out. The main squad. Taryn, I couldn't get you out, and I'm sorry for that. But if we find your ex, we'll bring her here and be like, get my boy out of jail.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
She's at least gonna try and talk to you and listen to you. So just be convincing, be honest, wear a smile. It's all about positive body language.
And he tries for a smile, but it's a sad smile.
Don't smile. No, I take that back. Don't do the smile thing.
Yeah, no, the brooding works better for him.
Yeah, you know what? Keep the brooding look. It does work for you. And between you and me, I've seen how she looks at you, and it's with hate. But I watched a play where there was only one bed, and it changed everything. So what I'm saying is...
So what you're saying is that we should steal all the beds on the ship, so there's only one bed left.
Exactly. Just invite me to the wedding. All right, bud? All right. Don't try and flirt with her right
how
off the
many
bat.
of
You will
you
be beheaded.
And your friends love to play matchmaker. It's really astounding. Never have I met so many people so enthusiastic about relationships in such a short amount of time.
What can we say? Passes
It's
the
because we want you to be happy, Taryn. That's the truth. I want you to be happy. And as long as what makes you happy is not selling people into slavery, you
The
got
bar is
something.
real
bud.
low.
You got something. The bar, listen, The bar is in hell, but my home was
And so will you be.
torched by a magical fog, so really I'm just riding the line right now. Just figure out something you're into. Start collecting fantasy Funko Pops. I don't care. Just find some happiness,
Literally
bud.
anything.
And with that, you guys are all escorted out of the hold and onto the deck, where y'all have unlimited access to fresh air for the first time in a while.
Oh, yes, I don't breathe. Oh, this is nice.
Before we leave the hold,
Sure. What do you
can
want to do?
I just want to reach through the bars to Taryn, hold out a hand to him, and if he takes it, just like grip it for a second and just go, really, anyone can start over. And then I'm just going to let it go and leave.
Yeah, he'll take your hand.
Oh my god, he held my hand!
Immediately when you get on deck.
Jem, I'm going to be honest. You had better taste than I thought. I get it.
See, that's what I'm telling you. You didn't play 20 questions with the guy. You didn't have an intimate late night conversation with him. He's into
Let me say, if I ever hear that he escaped and started doing crime again, I will never let you live it down.
That's very fair. But hey, the way I see it, he's not an heir to the Diffjarlin house. And he's not, the nibbling to a mob boss. So, I mean, really, it's kind of an upgrade.
Not a mob boss, not an heir, is a slaver. So that's where we're at. That's where the bar is.
I don't know. Is that an upgrade?
Reformed?
An ex-slaver. He's not even reformed yet. You can't be reformed. It's been 12 hours since I've had a cigarette. I've quit. I haven't had my bubble pipe in 3 days. I'm cranky.
No. It's okay. Listen, if he comes back and he's some, owner of a general store and sells, groceries or something, then it's wedding bells.
I hear you. If we see him next, he has a scraggly beard and he's like a line cook. Oh, it's over.
Ooh, what if you got a job with Flint?
Oh,
That's true.
hey.
Oh, but he said he's not welcome back in Sharn.
Oh, that's right.
But does Flint's neighborhood, I mean, I guess it technically counts as Sharn, but would anyone notice or care?
Probably not.
Kitty, what do you want to talk about? Do you want to take up some space in the podcast today?
No, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I feel like I've done a lot of talking today. I was just blabbering on while you guys were off saving people.
Oh yeah, speaking of, do we want to try and catch that nasty woman?
I want to.
Which one?
Oh,
And
Taryn's ex.
nasty in what sense?
Yeah, which one?
Because there's a nasty
The literal
woman on
nasty
top of
woman?
it,
Or
on
the
this
figuratively
ship.
nasty woman?
With nasty written on the ass nasty, or nasty is in a bad personality?
As in a bad personality.
Got it. Okay, that does narrow it down.
The thing is, though, if we do that, Taryn won't potentially get his
Well, we
chance
could
at
trade.
redemption.
We could trade her. Is what I'm saying. We're like, hey, give us Taryn. Make a trade.
It's got the flair. It's got the irony.
Mhm.
The trader becomes the traded. I kind of...
Oh, Ladrill, by the way, we found your people, so if you are gonna just go back and be with them, you're totally free to do that. We're not gonna hold you to anything.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'd like to check up on them. And she asks around, and you guys are within earshot of her asking around, so you know that they are resting in the crew quarters. And she goes downstairs to check on them.
She was the second best horse I ever had.
The second best what?
Oh, I was just gonna brush over that, but if you want to go into that gem, we can hold.
You know I want to. What?
She turned into a horse.
Oh, okay, that's way more normal than I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
What did you think it was, you freak?
I
I
forget.
was 2 seconds away from choking on my boba. Thank you.
I think we should, because I know we told your friend's crew to give us 24 hours. It's been way
Then we
longer than
got
24
trapped.
hours.
Oh no, we sent a message, but then we got trapped again. Fuck.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're
Oh.
still waiting for us, but I think we should check up on them first. And then,
I totally forgot about that.
That seems like priority numero uno.
I
let's
would say
start
let
there.
I
them
would
go
not be-
back.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if they just went back to Sharn, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
They're probably like, they're dead.
If they've left, cool. If they haven't, we should at least check in on them. And then we can go off searching for Vasilica or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'll resummon. Oh, should I resummon my lieutenant?
I mean, it's tough
Because if we do, then we lose some of our tracking potential.
I'd say no.
All
We
right,
can't all ride Lieutenant anyways, so we would
that's a
have to
good
walk.
point.
Yeah.
You are approached by the crew, and they're like, "Yeah, you guys are welcome to stay up however late you guys would like. But if you would like me to show you to your spots in the crew area tonight, it's nothing fancy, but I'm sure it's better than a jail cell. If you all are ready to sleep, I can show you that."
Oh yeah, it is pretty late. Maybe we should call it a night and then come back to this next time.
Yeah.
And you guys are showed to simple bedrolls on the floor in the crew area of the ship. Nothing fancy, but beats the hard metal cell that you were previously in.
I don't know, it had kind of a homey quality to it. Reminded me of
Oh.
Sharn.
We will unpack that later.
Is the captain visible from where we are?
No, the captain has their own quarters.
Okay, never mind then. I was gonna ask if I could resummon batteries, but I'm not, I won't.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they let you out, Kitty. I'm gonna be honest.
Listen, we had a long talk while you guys were away, and they understood I was just hungry. And then after telling them stories about my homeland, they understood.
That made it better?
Eh.
Miki's like, well, I think they understood that she's just a bit strange.
Hmm. Yeah.
By the regular Corvair standards, at least.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, glance at Patches. Like,
Strange TM.
mm-hmm. Listen, yeah, let's just, like, keep a real low profile. Okay?
With the frizz? Not a chance.
Alrighty.
Low profile is my middle name. It isn't.
What is your middle name?
You know, I'm not sure. I think it's Major.
Wouldn't it be Sergeant?
It would be Sergeant. Otherwise,
Yeah, it
I'm
would
Major
be
Major
Sergeant.
Sergeant Patches.
Is Patches your last name?
No, Patches is my name, so it
Or would
wouldn't
it-
be middle.
If Major was your middle name, would it be Major Sergeant Major Patches?
Yeah, isn't Major your first name, Sergeant your middle name, and Patches your last name?
I thought Major was your rank and Sergeant was your first name.
Major Sergeant Major.
Ah!
Yeah.
Or is Major your rank, Sergeant's your first name, Patches is your middle name that you prefer to go to, and you haven't told us your last name?
Yeah. I don't know. No, my name is Patches, and then Major Sergeant is my rank. Well, actually, Sergeant Patches is technically my name, but I added Major because I need to outrank my lieutenant. Otherwise, it was going to be awkward because I would be riding around on my superior.
Hmm.
I probably have a last name, but I don't know it yet.
Alrighty, and you all go to sleep.
I don't know Patches' last name. I never thought about it.
Can I gift Patches a middle name?
Sure.
I think Patches' middle name. Maybe we should all take a vote. Can we get the crew in on it?
So, a few of the crew are still left awake, but sure. You can
okay.
rope them into it.
I'm gonna suggest that Patches' middle name be Sephora.
We should do a poll on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Sephora. Any other suggestions?
Is it gonna be sweep?
The Eberron wiki doesn't say anything about goblin last names.
One of the crew suggests Lush.
Lush. Does a
What about
third one
Ulta?
suggest Bath and Body Works? Or Mac? You can't have Nyx. That was my fiance's name, and that's just gonna be too weird.
What about Styx?
Sticks? Yeah, Sticks could be good with
Major
like
Sergeant Patches Styx.
Oh, what about
Last name.
Elf?
Elf. Oh,
Elf?
because the brand. Neutrogena.
That would really confuse people. I'm gonna start going by Elf.
Not to be confused with the best pop star of all time, Alf.
Well, even I've heard of Alf.
Yeah.
He ate
He's
my
real
cat.
big in the Demon Waste. He toured out there.
Yeah.
And with that, you guys all go to sleep.
Nico, I'm running only on Reese's Puffs right now. I need you to end the episode.
Yeah, we're at the end of the episode. Next episode, we will pick up off. We'll pick. That's pick up. Pick up.
Yeah?
Pick up
Words
where
up?
we left off.
Words are
is
not
the
happening.
phrase you're looking for, I believe.
Thank you. Yes, there were more words in between.
Yes.
We're gonna be, what's-it-call? It'll be morning, and y'all are free to do whatever on the ship. You have one more day before that she allowed you on the ship, and she wants you all to have a plan of what you want to do. That means I want you guys to have a plan of what y'all want to do. But that's gonna be our episode for tonight.
And that's the end of the episode. Again, thank you so much for listening to us for 25 episodes. Your continued support means the world to us. To help our cute little podcast, please consider liking it, rating it, commenting on it, whatever suits your fancy. We want to thank Wizards of the Coast for creating the framework of Dungeons & Dragons 5e, and Keith Baker for coming up with the world of Eberron that this campaign is set in. Keep an eye out for a cute little surprise coming your way soon, and we'll see you back here in 2 weeks for episode 26.